light snow type of thing. That might be where you are down in Portland, Maine, but not where we are near the coast, near Rockland and all of that stuff. Yet again, Rockland is a couple hours driving north of Portland, so of course it's going to be colder, but ice. $2.70 of gas. On our way again, got some gas. Come on, people. I could go, but I didn't know there was somebody without headlights on behind this person either. I didn't want to hammer on the gas to go. That person in a dark vehicle on a dark road with no headlights on while it's storming. Really unsmart. But then if it's bright and sunny out, they're gonna turn around and have their headlights right on. And high beam. Makes no sense at all. chew on. Squirrel, and missed him. It's the second one today that's done that.
Warn me next time, please.
Kind of hard to. He was on the other side of the road and he decided to keep running, but I think he jumped him on the Jeep because there was a chipmunk back a ways away, or ways back there, that did the same thing, and he wasn't on the road after. So I think there's now a chipmunk and a squirrel hitchhiking a ride on the Jeep with us. I didn't run them over because it would have hurt it, but they went under the middle and they didn't come out the other side, and they didn't come back out the same side they went under. So my only thought I can think of is that they jumped to the bottom and grabbed onto the Jeep somewhere underneath to keep warm. I've actually seen it happen before, that they jumped onto a vehicle and grabbed onto it so then they could keep warm, because it being so cold out, they'll jump, grab onto the vehicle as it's going past because it's something warm and just a warm place for them to be able to hold on to. Don't have Geico, so we shouldn't be having the problem of the Geico squirrels trying to run us off the road. Somebody took our parking spot. Close to it.
She's not in today. She has the trucks underneath.
And we're here. Alright. Ready to roll.
Hit my face.
Wiped off the headlights, tail lights, back window some. Home.
Yep. Where are you going? The hell are you doing there, bub?
Look like a box.
Did you get your power right?
No, I just finished my coffee not long ago. So, let's wait till we get home. Took Morty down, walked him all the way around the coastline thing at the fort.
You never want me that one.
Then came back up to the Jeep, came back to McDonald's. So he could go to the bathroom.
There you go, Morty.
Yup.
This car's just gonna go around. I don't
Really?
care in the world.
On our way. Hopefully it's a little bit better with the sound with the microphone on.
We like some. Seems like they do that. They shut themselves off to save, or not shut themselves off, but they don't show the light to save power type of thing, but they still are working at the same time. There. Now we got two of them. One with the wind guard, one without. It's like they changed the speed limits again, because it says 45 through here now when it was 50.
got out of the vehicle, but when he pulled in, he turned around and drove right up onto the curb with his bumper, and then turned around and backed up off of it and got out and then walked around the front of his vehicle onto the curb covered with ice. And when he did that, it turned around and started to slip and fall. So when he started to slip and fall, he put his hand on the vehicle and stuff, and then acted like the hood burnt him. And it's like, well, you just walked up onto a curb that's covered with snow and ice. Of course you're gonna slip, when it's especially on an angle.
Sure.
Yeah. If the microphone's picking up tapping, it's me, so.
Oh, sorry.
You can yell at her in the comments for it.
Excuse you? Do not come at me.